On guys, we have this question right here. The question is asking to solve this one using definition of derivative. So let's see how we can do this. So first of all, I select this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so first of all, I write the definition of derivative. It's going to be f prime x f prime x is equal to f of limit h approaches 0 f of x plus h minus f of x over h. And in this case, what you have to do is you simply substitute x plus h in these equations. It's going to be limit h approaches 0 is going to be cot x plus h. Then we are going to have minus cot x over h. I can write the cot x plus h as cos x plus h over sin x plus h. Let's do this. So if I write this one, it's going to be limit h approaches 0, then it's going to be cos x plus h over sin x plus h. Here it's going to be cos x over sin x over h. Then I can find the common denominator and solve each side. So let's see, limit h approaches 0. Then if I take the common denominator, I have to multiply this one by this one by this. It's going to be sin x times cos x plus h minus cos x times sin x plus h. And then we have bottom, in the bottom we have the common denominator. So also this is h over 1, this is this over this. I can so let's do in two steps. So first of all, I take the common denominator. It's going to be sin x, uh, in bracket we are going to have sin x plus h, x sin x plus h, and that's it. And we have over h, so h is going to be h over 1. And then what I can do is, so it's going to be limit h approaches 0. Since now I can expand this one, so if I expand this one, I will get sin x. If I expand cos x plus h, I will get cos x cos h minus sin x sin h. And if I expand the other side, it's going to be minus cos x, and I'm expanding this one. If I expand that one, I will get sin sin x cos h plus cos cos x sin h. So this expansion of this sin x plus h cos x plus h. So we have done that one already. Then what we can do, we have to write the bottom also. Since we have this h over 1 is here, we can bring this h to the h to with this one, so it's both are in the same place. You can think it as bringing this down or taking this up. It's going to be both same thing. So it's going to be sin x plus h times h. Then what we can do, let's simplify. So first of all, limit h approaches 0, then sin x times this one. I'm multiplying everything, so it's going to be sin x cos h minus sin square x sin h, then minus this one cos x sin x cos h. So I can also write as sin x cos h to show you clearly what I'm going to do. So sin x cos x cos h plus cos square x sin h sin h. And then in the bottom we are going, so the thing we have to remember is we should never expand the bottom, we always keep it as it is. Denominator we should never, we shouldn't expand at all, so we keep it as long as it is. Sin x plus h, and it's going to be h. Then we can cancel, let's get rid of, okay, one more step. Limit h approaches 0, sin x cos x cos h minus sin square x sin h minus, I'm multiplying minus by for both because this is the bracket, common bracket, you know, so that's we should be careful about that. So if I do that, I will get sin x cos h, then we have minus cos square x sin h, and now I can cancel, so let's write the bottom and cancel sin x sin x plus h and h. Then now I can cancel these two of them because both of them are same thing, and then sin square x sin h, and here we have cos square sin h. I can take this minus sin h common, so if I take minus sin h common, let's see what happens. H approaches 0, minus sin h common, it will become sin square x plus cos square x over sin x sin x plus h. In this case, you know the sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1, that is trigonometry, and therefore I can substitute 1 for this one. So limit h approaches 0, I take this, also I take this one apart, sin h over h, because there's a reason behind, I'll show it. So the other one is going to be 1 and over sin x sin x plus h. So the thing is, so before I go further, I had to mention one more thing. So there's a general formula for this one. So when limit x approaches 0, sin x over x is equal to 1. So we had to remember before we go further. So this is the thing you have to remember in order to do this question. So it's going to be, so if I substitute that one for this one, I will get minus 1, right? Since this is the format of this one, so this is the same format as this. I substitute for this one, so 1. Then I have 1 over, I'm substituting 0 for h, so if I substitute 0 for h, I will get sin x only. So sin x times sin x is going to be sin square x. So this is equal to minus 1 over sin square x, or you can write it as minus cosec square x. So this is the final, this is how we solve this question uh, by definition of derivative. I hope you guys understand this concept. See you next time.